Tres, dos, acción.
Okay,
hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Productions Orden Podcast. Today is a very special episode because we have a very special guest and we're doing the podcast in English. And we always do it in Catalan, so and yeah, the guest, she's a writer from Akron, Ohio.
Oh my god.
And most importantly, she is the Lionel Messi, the Michael Jordan, the Tom Brady of teaching the English language.
Come on!
Oh my god, that's too much pressure!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dona Bowens.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you.
Dona.
Hello, welcome!
I have it here, happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here. This is my first podcast.
Really?
It's my first podcast.
Oh my
yes.
god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's an honor.
Oh, okay.
How's the quarantine doing?
Yes.
Oh, the quarantine's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just bored. I'm so bored.
Well, of course.
Oh my god.
We all
Yes.
are, yeah.
How's it going for you?
Well, yeah, boring, but a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Now it's Semana Santa and it should be holiday, but
That's true.
But it's really not. It's like every day it's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's the same.
Every day.
Yeah, you know, we are okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're okay.
Yeah, I forgot it was Semana Santa.
Really?
Yeah.
Because every day is Semana Santa now, you know? It's like every day
Yeah, holiday.
there's holidays. There are
Exactly.
holidays.
Do you do that in the US? Something like the whole week, or it's just a Catholic thing?
No, it's not just a Catholic thing, but it's
Okay.
not the whole week. Like yesterday was Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And then in normal times, everyone would go to work all week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we call Friday Good Friday.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
do you do the Easter eggs like this week or?
I'm sorry?
The
Yeah.
Easter eggs there are
Easter
these days,
eggs.
or
It's something they do. Well, I've seen it in the movie, so it must
the
be true.
Easter egg.
The kids
Oh,
collect.
Easter eggs.
Yeah, Easter egg.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, we have to work on your pronunciation.
Oh, sorry.
Easter.
Okay, yeah, Easter eggs. Yeah, that's next Sunday.
Next
Oh.
Sunday, okay.
Yeah, on the actual Easter. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, you know, everyone will be in church because the U.S. isn't completely quarantined yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to talk about Corona.
Yeah, because we have an episode only talking about that, so
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
it's horrible that. Okay, so it's strange because it's the first podcast
With a guest.
with a guest, yes, of course, and we have some questions for you. So,
Oh.
but no, it's not all the podcast questions because it's like all the time, like, hey, you do that, right? Or no, we have like a lot of random things.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But we start with like questions of, you know, very typical questions because you're
Okay.
the first guest and we are so proud of that. So,
I hope I meet your expectations.
so okay, so
We know that you have lived in a lot of cities.
Mhm.
Like, but how many? And what cities have you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good question. Well, like you said, I was born in Akron, Ohio.
Mhm.
You know, the same hometown as LeBron James.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not a fan of LeBron James. We
Yeah.
can discuss that later if you like.
Yeah, you're just a kid from Akron, right?
I'm just a kid from Akron.
Yeah.
You know, 1 degree of separation from LeBron James. My
Oh.
brother went to high school with his mother. Anyway, so from Akron, Ohio. Then I went to university in Syracuse, New York.
Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
so you lived in New York too?
New York State,
Stay.
Ah.
which is different from New York City.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's like living in Barcelona, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Then from New York State, I lived in Philadelphia, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Washington, D.C., and Barcelona.
A lot of cities, yeah.
A lot of cities. Barcelona's my favorite, definitely.
Yeah?
Really?
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
Oh.
Yeah, no doubt.
Might be the smallest city you have lived, maybe.
Ooh, it's a what city? You broke up a
The
little.
smallest?
Modest?
Smallest.
Sorry.
Oh, the smallest.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's smaller than Philadelphia.
Ah.
Yeah, it's smaller than Philadelphia. But it's more convenient.
Oh.
Because, I live in the center. I can walk everywhere. I love it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So...
Well, we know you're writing a book.
Oh, yeah, that now is like the...
Yeah, you can advertise here.
Yes. Now you have people buying your...
Yeah. So the book
book.
is called Adventures of Teaching the English.
Adventures in Teaching the English.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coming out this summer 2020.
Ooh, I don't know now.
You don't know?
No.
With the quarantine, maybe?
Yeah, with the quarantine, because I've been writing other things recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like short stories or...
Well, I've been writing like every day. I'm writing like a short essay on Facebook, even though I hate Facebook. And so that's taken a lot of my time. But I think I have to return to my book because the book is fun and it's a good way to disconnect. So, yes, the book Adventure in Teaching English. I guess I've been an English teacher now for 14 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I found that I kept telling stories to my friends about a lot of my students, the famous students and the not famous students. And I was at a party last summer and a woman told me, she goes, I would read a whole book about your stories about teaching English. And I said, really? Ding!
Yeah, that's the idea.
And so I had the idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So to clarify to our audience, you've been the professor to Neymar,
Malcolm,
and Semedo's wife.
Yes, the wife of Semedo. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
And Neymar, like it's the most
important
celebrity one.
Yes.
Yeah. Like was he a good student?
Is Neymar a good student?
Yeah.
You can say the truth. Don't worry.
He's a very funny student. He's a very funny student, I have to say. And can you hear me? Because it looks like my screen froze for a moment.
Don't worry.
Neymar is one of my favorite students. He's not what you expect. And people always ask me, oh, tell us about Neymar. And my first thought, I always think, well, he smells really good.
Really?
Okay.
He smells wonderful all the time. Yes.
Oh.
And English level, like
Yes.
what level?
Oh, when I had him, beginner.
Beginner.
Yes. But
Yes.
what type of beginner? Like the colors?
Yeah.
Or
I am, you are, he, she, it is.
Yeah, beginner.
Yes.
beginner?
Yes, beginner. Yes. but he had a very interesting vocabulary. Because I've already in the book, I've started to write the chapter on Neymar and Malcolm, and oh boy. So he knew a lot of interesting words, and so and I'm like, how do you know the word stripper pole? And he's like, teacher,
Yeah.
I can't tell you. You have to leave.
Of course.
Okay.
But so you said that in the book you have like stories about Malcolm or Neymar. So you have a lot of guests, right? In the book, like guests, like, or people, like different people in the book appears.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question?
That you said that in the book there are appearing a lot of people like Neymar or Malcolm. What type of people? The rest, there are only English students, or
Yes. Only my students. each chapter will focus on a different student or a different situation, you know. Like I write about the first student I had, and I write with a lot of humor, or at least I think it's funny.
Oh.
I write about my first student I had. His name was Enrique, and he was 8 years old, and he beat me up every day.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Oh.
Literally.
And that's a chapter of the book. That's a chapter of the book.
Yes, Enrique. Yes, my 8-year-old terror. and his mother would run into the room and say, "Did he hit you?" I'm like, "Yes, he hit me again." Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think I had that job for 1 month.
Only?
Only a month?
Yes, I couldn't be hit every day. No.
Oh. So
It
okay.
wasn't worth it.
I think that's the best promotion. The best of the book. Like you get a punch.
Yes, because in that moment I was thinking, I have all this education. I have 2 master's degrees.
Yeah.
But I'm being beat up by an 8-year-old Spanish boy.
Yeah, what's happening?
Spanish. It's important then.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, another random question.
Okay, first
It's
random
not
question.
Not related to the book, but whatsoever. But do you have any ghost stories?
Ghost stories?
Yes.
In fact, I do.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Go on.
Oh gosh, ghost stories. When I was in high school, and I had a friend, her name is Chrissy. She'll never see this. I hope she never sees it.
Okay.
Anyway, Chrissy was very different, and she's still a friend to this day. And she lived on a big farm. A farm out in the countryside, yes.
Okay.
And she insisted that her farm and her house was haunted.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, yes. And she actually gave the ghost in her farm a name. His name was Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I remember sometimes, this was before internet and those things. You call her, you're talking on the phone like teenagers do, and suddenly the connection was cut, yes? And she'd call you back and say, "Oh, sorry, Charlie hung up the phone."
What?
But what do you think it could have been the voice?
Oh, the real reason the phone disconnected and these things? I think she just had a very active imagination. Yeah. Yes. Because as an adult, she went on to have she still has a very crazy life. And I'm like, my crazy friend Chrissy, yes.
Are you still friends with her?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, hello.
One of the things she did as an adult, she made an adoption agency. Yes. And an adoption agency for profit.
Okay.
What?
Like for money.
But that's what?
So basically, she was selling babies. Yeah.
Is she in jail? Is she in jail?
She's not in jail, but the government closed her adoption agency.
Of course. Oh my God.
She had a store at the mall, the commercial center, where you could go in and you could look at pictures of babies.
And you
can choose one.
You could choose one.
Oh my God, that's.
And she'd tell you how much the price was.
That's so creepy. You know that?
Yeah.
You know I have crazy friends. I have crazy friends.
Like us. Okay, so.
That's a good question. I never thought about the ghost Charlie for a long time.
We talked last week about conspiracy theories. Actually, we took your idea to do the last week's podcast.
It's yours.
And yeah, what's your favorite one?
Ooh. What are some of the conspiracy theories you discussed?
Well, the most famous ones like the Illuminati, reptilians.
The
Area 51.
Kennedy
Assassination.
Yeah,
yes,
assassination.
that.
Yeah.
We have a lot more, but
Yeah.
now I don't remember. It was that type of conspirations.
Oh, so my favorite conspiracy theory. Ooh. It may be the Kennedy one.
Really?
The Kennedy one.
Yeah, it has so many different layers.
Yeah.
You know? The mafia. Oh, and I heard a new one.
What?
I heard a new one about the Kennedy assassination just 2 days ago.
Oh,
Please explain.
Because I was listening to another podcast. Sorry, not yours.
Okay.
And I never knew this one. The conspiracy theory is that John Kennedy was shot by a man named John Denver.
Okay.
Like the singer.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's Country Roads.
Yes.
This one, right?
West Virginia. Why? But
John Denver.
I've never heard that one before.
But that's because in the last podcast we comment the Kennedy assassination, and we talk about that the one of the conspiracies was that the mafia, Italian mafia, killed Kennedy. But that I think is the best one.
Yes. Supposedly the actual shooter was John Denver.
John
Oh,
Denver.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know that.
That's a new one on me. I'm like, really, country roads?
West Virginia.
Doesn't make sense, but okay.
But I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. About Barcelona. How long have you lived here in Barcelona?
In August it'll be 14 years.
14 years.
14.
Yes. Almost as long as you've been alive. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
so
And what is the best and the worst
yes.
of the city?
Ooh. I think the best about what I love about Barcelona is that it's very bohemian,
Okay.
which fits with me as an artist, as a writer, as a creative person. You know, there's a lot of arts happening.
Yes.
There's a lot of music. There's a lot of creativity in this city, and I love that about it. The worst part, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. And this is just a cultural difference. I think Catalans have a different sense of space.
Yes.
Yes. Like, if you want to talk to your friends, you stop in the middle of the sidewalk and you talk to them. And everyone else has to walk around.
Oh, I hate that.
Of course, yeah.
Even if they have to walk in the streets. It doesn't matter, you know. Yeah. It's little things that make me angry. But then I visit the United States and I forget about it. Yeah.
See, I prefer to be here.
Yeah, Pau was born in Madrid. Like
sick.
it's a bigger
Yeah.
city, and I remember a little bit because we lived there like for 5 years,
Mhm.
and I went to school there, and it might be because we have a smaller city here, and
Yes.
it has this type of problems that you said.
Yeah, I couldn't live in Madrid because Madrid is the opposite. I mean,
Yes.
well, the few times that I visited Madrid, people talk too much.
Yes.
They talk.
Yeah. If you go south of Spain, it's talk too much.
The thing is that
talk too much.
here in Catalonia, the people is very different of the rest of Spain. So Barcelona is very different to all the cities. Like in Spain, it's like a unique thing. So I think that's one of the best things about Barcelona, you know.
Well, remember at the top of the podcast, you've asked me all the cities that I've lived in.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Apart from Akron, Ohio, where I lived until I was 18, so for 18 years, Barcelona is the place that I've lived the longest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah.
And
My original plan was to be here only 3, maybe 4 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
But
know,
here I am. Here I am.
it's like your second house, like now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm. Maybe I'll learn Catalan one day.
No, don't do that.
What are you talking about?
Maybe
Okay.
we have to preserve the language.
Yeah, we need to preserve the language, but
It's dying out.
I understand that people don't want to learn Catalan because I think it's so difficult.
Mm.
For me, it's my language, you know. For me, it's easy. But for the rest of the people, you know, if you are in another country and you came here, it's very, very difficult.
We have other letters like this C. I don't know how to say it in English, but
Yeah, see with the little curl.
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
and
La
then the
Citrincata.
2 L's with a dot.
bottom. Can we talk about the 2 L's?
Yes.
The 2 L's,
We have a space for that.
The most difficult word to pronounce. It's actually the name of a street. It's double L.
Yeah, parallel.
Parallel.
No.
No?
Double L U double L.
Oh, no, sense el punt. Double L,
Yui.
Yui.
That one. Yes.
Yui.
What is that?
Because, you know, we have the L, the double L, and the 2 L's with a point.
Yeah, with a.
Yes.
And the difference is U, O, E. You know?
Yeah, Catalan it's difficult. Yeah.
And with the problem with that type of C, you know, it's like sounds the same, but they have like different like normas, you know.
Yeah. Rules.
Yes, different
Rules.
rules.
It's
Yeah.
strange. Oh yeah, that question I need to ask you this question. Well, Andreu, you can.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, like what music do you listen? Because we've been doing classes a long time, but we don't know about what's your
Oh.
favorite genre.
Yeah. My favorite is jazz. For
Jazz.
sure.
Oh.
Okay. And you told
Yeah.
me you went to the Jamboree Club, right? Jamboree?
Oh, I've been to the Jamboree a lot.
Really?
A lot, yeah. Well, because you know my ex-boyfriend was a musician,
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh.
yeah, jazz musician. So, and what's interesting about him, we're still very good friends, but you know, he's Russian, I'm American.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they are friends now.
Oh, that's true. Yes. So you know, with dating a musician for so many years, yeah, I went to all the clubs in Barcelona. And
Oh.
Barcelona has a good jazz scene. So
Yes.
jazz is I grew up on jazz. You know, I've liked it since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
and I guess my second favorite is probably like soul and R&B. But as they say in Spain, black music. Okay.
Okay.
Might be,
I don't think this is true. You know. You know, music is music. You know, it's not the music is not for a type of person or no. The music is for everyone.
Yeah, it's not for a type of person or made by a type of person.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Because I know a lot of people who aren't black, but they sing very soulfully.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, so yeah.
That
Yeah,
works.
those are my favorites, yeah. The music that I hate. No, I even like country music. I like some country music too.
Really?
Yep.
But for can I ask you about artists, like
Yeah.
singers or
Specific groups.
groups? Yeah. What type of groups or singers do you have a favorite or?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's a big question, pal. I think if we're talking about jazz, I love the trumpeters like Dizzy Gillespie, you know, these things. If we're talking Dizzy Gillespie had the big cheeks when he blew the trumpet.
Oh.
Okay.
If we're talking about soul and R&B, Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
of
yes.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
Blind.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Some of the newer artists like John Legend.
Oh, yeah.
You know. And actually, there's a singer out there, and we look very similar. In fact, I've been walking down the street in Barcelona, and a woman said to me, "Jill Scott, it's Jill Scott." I'm like, no.
We can search that in the internet. What's the name?
Jill, Jill.
Jill.
Last name Scott. Scott.
Scott.
Joel Scott.
No. What the name was?
What's the first name?
The first name?
Jill. Jill.
G. Like. I want to see that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay, it could be.
Oh my God.
It could be, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna put it up here.
Oh my God.
Of course.
You have double identity or?
Thank you.
Okay, so we cut that part and we start again. Oh my God, Jill Scott.
Jill Scott.
Okay.
And she's a great singer.
Okay,
From
so
Philadelphia.
oh, so today we have Jill Scott in our podcast. So
Yes, thank you.
So, in jazz, your favorite instrument?
Oh, that's a good question.
In jazz, because
Trumpet and piano.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could play piano. Yeah.
Oh.
I have a reoccurring dream, and I love this dream. I haven't had it for a long time, but in the dream, I'm playing the piano perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh yeah, it's that dream. I wish I could play piano. Yeah.
And what about jazz guitar? Because I heard this is really difficult to play the jazz guitar, but I like it. I mean.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
Django Reinhardt?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
the thing is that the jazz guitar is like a bass, you know. It's not
Exactly.
very. But you don't listen like it's not the first thing you listen in jazz. You know, it's like.
It's always the
it's
trumpet.
in the background.
Yes, it's in the background. Yes.
Yeah. Jazz guitar is not my favorite. Because like Kyle said, to me the sound is we say muddled. The notes aren't very clear. It's like
Yes.
Yeah. Where with piano and trumpet, the notes are very clear. They're very crisp.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like high, like you know, like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have another.
Yeah. Well, we
that oh my God.
the story about your radio show you had in Dartmouth University.
That's true.
you,
Because Andreu told me that. I think yesterday.
you were famous there.
Yeah. Yes. Once upon a time, I was famous in a city of 9,000 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah. When I was in graduate school, I hosted a radio show called The Top 9 at 9 with Donna and Eric.
Oh.
So 9 o'clock at night, we count down the top 9 songs of that week, and our radio show was I was the comedian.
Oh.
Yes, and my partner Eric was, we call it the straight man. And so the Dartmouth radio station, it was a professional radio station.
Okay.
But it was hard rock. And hard rock is not one of my favorites. I mean, groups like Primus and Fish. Well, Fish isn't hard rock, but these alternative music type of things.
Yeah.
And so it broadcast all over New Hampshire. So I remember one night after we did our show, my partner and I, he said, well, let's go to Burger King. And I said, sure. So we drove to Burger King, and you don't have many of them here, but you could drive your car through.
Yes,
like through, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we're at the drive-through, And my partner, Eric, he says, watch this. So the man comes to the window and he says to the Burger King worker, he says, do you listen to, the Top 9 at 9 with Eric and Donna? He's like, yeah, we're just listening to that show. We listen to that show every week.
Oh.
And Eric says, well, we're Eric and Donna. And the guy, his head blew up.
Oh.
Oh my God, you're Eric and Donna. Oh my. And he called everyone over in the restaurant. Eric and Donna, they're in the drive-thru. I'm like, just give me my burger, please. Just give me my burger.
Oh my God.
Did they invite you?
Treat you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they didn't treat us. We had to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were famous.
I was famous. I was famous. My voice was famous.
But now you're famous for other things, for example, your book or Jill Scott. But you have, oh my God.
Friends with Neymar.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, you are so famous now. So you work, but in a radio. So that's like a crossover, with this podcast. And welcome to a special episode.
Yes. I really liked working at the radio, but I quit eventually because I always have problems with bosses. That's why I work for myself now.
Okay.
So the boss wanted me to do a separate radio show. And so I did the separate radio show by myself one time. And I said, never again.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of...
Yeah.
You have to do the engineering.
That's the thing.
Yes, and I didn't want to do the engineering. It was very difficult, so...
That's the problem that we have here. For example, that of course that's not professional. That's, four guys talking with a camera and that. But, we have, for example, now we have like 3 screens.
Mm-hmm.
We need to record that with the camera, the audio, and when we are with our friends, Francesc and the other Andreu, they are recording his voice like within a mobile. They send to us.
Oof.
We edit that and we send that to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Oh my God, that's
we don't have a microphone, so
yes,
that's a problem.
Ooh.
There are like microphones of the phone or the computer.
Yeah, we have to buy one. Like the 4 of us will buy just one.
Yes.
Yeah. When I had to do you know the song? I guess it's Led Zeppelin, "Stairway to Heaven."
Yeah,
Yes.
Classic.
Of course.
Oh my God.
When I was doing my own radio show, I think I only had to do 4 hours. Yes, but I think I played "Stairway to Heaven" every hour.
Of course. 8 minutes, right?
It's 12 minutes long.
12 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it gave me time to do the engineering. I'm like, yes.
It's like that story you told me about celebration.
Oh.
About the song of You can.
What's the story?
You told me about that. The song of celebration of Cole and the Gang was like all the time repeating at the radio.
I hate that song. Hate it. The short story is, when I was a teenager, we used to listen to a radio show on Saturdays for teens, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And so at this radio station, if you heard the song Celebration, you call and you win money, yes? So the DJ, he got angry with his boss one day.
Okay.
And he locked himself in the studio and he played Celebration for 4 hours.
That can't be real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real. And we're all listening thinking, okay, maybe he's going to stop now. 4 hours of Celebration.
Oh my God.
Every time I hear that song, I'm angry now. Like, oh, yes.
4 hours. Just turn off the radio.
We were hoping, it's like, maybe it will end soon. Maybe,
Now we can call.
Yeah. So yes, he cost the radio station a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The thing is that okay, now that's all the questions we have.
Yeah.
Those are great questions.
So, really?
Yeah, they really were. They really were. Especially the ghost question. Thank you.
That it was for now. I need to. Okay, we are here because our podcast. We talk about a lot of cinema.
Here we go.
And our classes, Donna, they're like cinema
Debates.
Yeah, cinema debates or artistic things. I love the artistic talks we have. But for example, in cinema, that days you have seen that quarantine days. You have seen a movie, or you told me about the Mission Impossible films.
Oh yeah. During these special days that we're having, I've been really attracted to cinema that I can completely disconnect from.
Yeah.
That allows me to completely disconnect. And so I've never watched Mission Impossible until last week. And now I'm like, ooh, Mission Impossible, yes. But like we talked about, Paul. Excuse me, pow. Like we talked about.
You can call me, P.O.
P.O. You completely have to suspend your disbelief with Mission Impossible, because he gets hit by a car and he goes like, and he jumps up and he keeps running. He's like, really, really,
I prefer James Bond. Like it's.
I'll start that next.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, a film I started watching I think 2 days ago and I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Very disappointing.
What? Roma?
Men in Black International.
Oh
Men
yes.
in Black.
But the new one.
The new one.
The new one.
Okay.
I hate that about doing like reboots. Like new, and with Men in Black it was like if the original was Will Smith and what's the name of the other?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes, but now it was like Chris Hemsworth and that girl, and it was like what is that?
Yeah, exactly. I watched about an hour because I keep hoping it will get better.
But no.
Yeah, so I thought, yeah.
Oh my god! But for example, that now they're doing the Ghostbusters 3.
Oh, seriously?
And they're like kids. They're no kids. They're like they wanna. Yes, that trend now of doing like the kids, the main characters. For example, in the new It movies or the Stranger Things kid. Now in the Ghostbusters they're doing the same. And the funny thing is that one of the actors of the new movie of Ghostbusters 3 is an actor in the new It movies and Stranger Things.
Oh.
So the kid is like, why I'm here again?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's sometimes there's no fresh ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and people we have a phrase in English. You keep going to the well again.
Yes.
Yes, and now the well is dry. It's like, sorry.
Yeah, you do a sequel, then a prequel, then a part 3.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't like that about doing more for the fans. And yes, I'm a Star Wars fan, but they are like that movies they feel like nothing. I'm listening to I am watching to it's not fresh. It's like we are doing that for money and
exactly. Exactly. I have a question for Andreu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is the best James Bond in your opinion?
Oh, James Bond. I mean, physically, I think it's the Daniel Craig, the one we have right now.
The one we have now. Ooh.
Yeah, but they say, and I've seen just 1 or 2 movies, the Sean Connery James Bond. It's like the one.
Official.
I think Sean Connery's the classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
The classic. Yeah.
Yes, he's the classic James Bond. Definitely not Roger Moore. Sean Connery.
And Pierce Brosnan. They said that
I don't like this one.
You know, I have a confession.
What?
I haven't seen any of the new Bonds.
The new
Really?
ones, really?
Because, you know, in my head, Bond is Sean Connery. Sorry.
Yeah, well, this one called Skyfall. This one is really good. Like
Really?
it's
This
a good
Skyfall movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
You know, because with Daniel Craig, I think there are 5 movies.
5, yeah.
Because
Listen.
He's gonna do another one
yeah, because it's,
this year or next one because of the quarantine.
Yeah.
It might be next year. But it had to be this April, so.
Ooh.
but now, you know, I think it was Casino Royale,
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and now the new one.
Okay. I have time. I will watch one.
Only one.
Only one.
Very good.
Yeah. If it's good, I'll go to the next. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be better than Mission Impossible.
So, did you watch the movies, for example, in Netflix or?
Yeah.
But what do you think about now? All the companies that are doing like his own stream service. You know, like Disney or Amazon.
Apple.
But
The video game.
no, and
TV, yeah.
It works for me, you know. It works for me. I have no problem with it. Although, like, you know, Scorsese has a problem with it.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because honestly, I can't tell you the last time I went to the movie theater.
Oh.
I can't tell you. You know. So I'm sure with some films that are like spectacles where you need a big screen to get the full effect of the special effects, maybe I'm missing something. But watching a film on my little screen here,
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
yeah, perfect for me. Perfect for me. Plus here in Catalonia, you do not do cinema correctly. I'm sorry.
We don't know how to do it now.
Oh,
You don't know how to do cinema.
And
why?
music also, yeah.
Why?
It's audience participation.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we are maniacs of
Drop your
that.
gun. What's going to happen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
He's behind the door. Yeah.
You know, for example, I think you know that there are very. For example, do you know that a series named Money Heist?
Yes.
That is from Spain here,
Mm-hmm.
and you know it's very famous, like international, but
Yeah.
I'm very like surprised because it's like whoa.
Spanish series, it's like it's bad for us always.
Yes.
Have you watched it yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pau has watched it all, but
Yeah,
I've
because-
seen 3 seasons and it's not bad. The first 2 seasons are really good. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like we say Breaking Bad level or maybe not.
Oh,
but
No.
Really?
No.
Some
no.
people that
Oh, okay.
there's people that say that.
Breaking Bad level.
No, but, okay, that was the people on internet was saying that Money Heist was at the same level of Breaking Bad. That's not true, of course. No. The problem is that
In our opinion.
the thing is that Money Heist it was a TV show.
Oh.
It was from Antena 3.
Yeah.
Antena 3. And it was like there were only 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
The first and the second, and it was like and you know first episode and ending. You know, it were only 2 seasons.
It was a cycle and that's all.
Yes, it was like 2 seasons and the end of the series. But Netflix said, I put money and you do a third and another season. For example, now is the number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're like doing that I said like 10 minutes ago. They're like, it's not fresh. It's only for the fans. It's money.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's very
Fan
sad.
service.
Yes, it's fan service.
Mm-hmm. I'll put it on my list because everyone tells me I need to watch it.
It's a good series. The 2 first seasons.
Mhm.
But the third And the fourth is they're not the same. They are good, but it's not the same.
Oh, and watch it in Spanish.
Come on now.
We always watch the movies, the American movies in English. So
Yeah, with subtitles, of course.
Oh yeah. If I watch it in Spanish, I won't understand a thing. Yes, I've been here 14 years. Sorry.
Don't worry.
So I'm curious. What are your top 5 series? Let's say top 3. Top 3 series.
Top 3.
Okay.
Well, I'll put top 1 Breaking Bad. Like that's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I might put Lost, the second one. Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I was hooked. I don't know if it's good or not, cinematographically speaking, but well, I liked it. I was like.
I heard the ending, which is horrible.
Yeah, well, the ending is horrible. They say, and it is. Yeah, but yeah, it's a really good one. Yeah, it's really entertaining. And the third one, I'm between The Walking Dead and Money Heist.
Really?
Or no, sorry, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah. Very curious. PL.
Okay. The first Breaking Bad, of course.
Mm-hmm.
For me, yeah, it's the best, like, for far, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The second Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. I know that some people say that, and I hate it, but I need to say it. Is that I watched the first season of Stranger Things when was not famous.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, you know, it was on Netflix, and some people like us was like, oh, that's so good. But 2 months ago, everyone was talking about Stranger Things, and yeah, I love it.
Is there a third season now?
Yes, no, they are gonna, yeah, there are 3 seasons, and now they're gonna be the 4th.
Okay.
And the third, I only, can I put 2 in the 3rd place?
Your brother did, why not?
Okay, so, The Simpsons.
Oh, Simpsons.
Yeah.
And another named Productions, and it's from here it's a Catalan series.
What's the Catalan series called?
Productions, Dirty Dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, very nice. Both of you have Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so good.
At least the 2 first seasons, they were like almost masterpiece. Yeah.
Yes.
I know I watched the first season. I can't remember if I watched the second. But there was some season that started with a bunch of new characters, and I'm like, whoa.
What is that?
Yeah, the second one, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I watched 1 season. Okay.
The Stranger Things, I don't know why, because in the creators of Stranger Things, there are 2 brothers named the Duffer Brothers. And they are kids from the 80s, you know. They lived in the 80s, of course, and they loved that movies of the 80s like Star Wars, Back to the Future, Jaws.
The pop culture.
Yeah, you know, that the classics of the 80s, and they're like the same but now, and it's incredible. I love it. You know, you can see the reference in the.
Maybe I'll revisit it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. I have to watch James Bond first.
Yeah. You have a lot of movies to see.
I have a long list.
It's like
Yeah, I think that there are like books and movies that don't work in the US. Like they are so European that maybe Americans cannot understand. For example, we have here a comic book in Europe. It's famous, in whole Europe, like in France, Belgium, and it's called.
Name. I know the one you're talking about.
It's called Tintin.
Tintin.
Yeah. And I have the whole collection.
Asterix, and.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asterix and Obelix.
Yeah.
That one.
Was a couple of years.
and it just doesn't work in the US because it's too European, I think. It's a reporter from Belgium that's, well, it has adventures and everything, but I think Americans are used to these superhero comic books.
Yes.
That, well, the main character is like a super strong man or woman that does heroic things.
Yes.
Well, you know, it goes both ways too. Because like on social media, I'll see my friends in the States talking about some phenomenal film that they really love, and I'm thinking, well, when's it going to come to Spain? And a lot of these films never come to Spain, or, well, I don't know about the rest of Europe, but they never come to Spain until they're nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah. You told me that. You told me that about it was 12 years of...
12 Years a Slave was one.
Yes.
And another one that people were really talking about, and it didn't come until it was, you know, got nominated for awards, was it's called Hidden Figures.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's about, well, honestly, if movies have like a black theme, they don't bring them to Europe immediately. They wait until they have some Oscar nominations. Because, you know, 12 Years a Slave, well, slavery, and Hidden Figures was about black women mathematicians.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
You know, so, and I think it's really underestimating the European audience, thinking, oh, they won't be interested in, you know, these black characters. Yes, they will be.
Of course.
You know, I think so.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. I hear a buzz about a lot of films, but I'm like, it's not here yet. Hopefully we'll get an Oscar.
Yeah, or nominated at least.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember that other one? It was called Midnight.
Moonlight. Or
Moonlight.
Moonlight. Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah, that was. It was out in the United States for months before it came here.
Do you think it's better? For example, the thing is that Moonlight. Do you remember that Moonlight won the Oscar, and La La Land was like, hey, no, it was wrong.
It was a disaster.
Oh my God, that year was.
Yeah, and I didn't think Moonlight was that great.
No, everyone said the same.
It was just Brokeback Mountain for black people. That's it.
I mean, I've seen it and I was like, okay, and I preferred La La Land, which is a musical, and I'm not used to that, and I don't really love musicals, but like it was great. It was a great one. It deserved the Oscar that year.
Yes.
I think it was 2016.
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch La La Land.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. The moment they started singing, I'm like, click, no.
Yeah, well.
The thing, oh my, that's so exciting for me and you, I think, Donna. Talking about musicals, we talk a lot about the Hamilton musical.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. I love it. Do you know that they're gonna do a movie?
Hamilton movie?
With the same cast. With Lin-Manuel Miranda and the others.
Oh, great.
And I'm so excited for that.
Me too. Oh, yeah.
The next year. There's oh my God, I'm very excited for that. You know, Lin-Manuel Miranda is a master. You know, it's oh my God, he's a genius.
Lin-Manuel, he's amazing. Have you seen him do the freestyle rap?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. This is before he became famous. It's actually, there's a video with him and Obama.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
And he's just creating these rhymes.
Yeah. Because he was in the White House with singing the first song of Hamilton, but it was at the Hamilton didn't exist in that time. He was writing, and he said, "Oh, I'm creating a musical, and I can sing the first song I create." So he sang the first song in the White House, and everyone was like, "Whoa, that's incredible! What? We need more of that," you know?
Exactly, because when he told people he's making a musical about Alexander Hamilton, everybody's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yes. Well, why not Washington? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, Washington, you know, but he wasn't even president. Yeah.
But when you know the story about Alexander Hamilton, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing. It was.
I think there are a few geniuses in the world, and he was probably one of them.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a poor kid from the Bahamas, or I don't know.
From an island. Totally
Yeah.
agree. Totally agree.
He was Democratic.
There was no Democrat Republican back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
the origins. You know. The
Yeah.
Yeah,
United
he's
States.
a founding father. Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
created Wall Street, basically.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
the treasurer secretary or.
Yeah, Secretary of the Treasury. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. Sorry.
Okay, so we have more time or.
I mean, it's 6
We
o'clock.
got a minute.
Well, okay, so I think we can finish that for the new book of Dona Bowens.
Yeah, look for it in the fall of 2020.
Okay,
Yeah, coming soon.
we are waiting. I can sleep for that.
Well, let me ask you boys this. Do you want me to change your names in the book, or can I use your real names?
You can use my real name.
Yeah, you can use it. Yeah.
You can use my real name and my nicknames
Okay, perfect.
because I have a lot of nicknames. You know that in the English class I have a lot.
That's
And
true.
you can say that you have this is your second book because you have a
That's
first
true.
in Amazon.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You have in the description if you
The
want to buy the
description.
book. And-
My first book on Amazon is called Going Ivy,
Yeah.
about my adventures in the world of the Ivy League.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know, you can buy the book. Please, Donna want money, so
That's
I
my.
need money.
Yeah, follow her on Instagram and Facebook. She does short stories now, so.
Don't follow me on Twitter. It's all
Yeah,
political on Twitter.
yeah, I know that.
if you are not American, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Boy, this was a lot of fun.
Okay.
really?
Yeah. Yes.
You can, you know, in different TV shows like late nights in Spain. If you, I think you go and like a guest 3 times, you are like gold guest.
Ooh.
So if you want to be the first gold guest in the podcast,
Let me know. Yes.
Okay.
you know, so
And let me know when it's out. I'll put it on all my social media.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it will be maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna finish it here because we have the camera. It's starting to.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Donna.
we're gonna put.
No.
Thank you for tuning in. We have a link in the description with Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcast, and a lot more. So thank you. We'll see you at the next one.
Thank you,
Bye.
Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Woo!